Welcome, players, player haters, and perpetrators. SO to the renegades. Just saying, just saying. Today's video will be about dating apps on me, like dating apps and why they fail. And we're just gonna watch people complain about them. I mean, honestly, that's what we're gonna watch. People complain about dating apps. Like, everybody hates them. It is what it is. This is a side note, though. This is just something I gotta get off my chest, homie. Don't buy this. Do not buy this, homie. This is called, I don't even know what it's called. Taj Mahal. Don't even know. It's a Middle Eastern cologne, homie. If you see this, do not buy it. If you buy this, you will smell like this for days. Okay, for days, homie. And it's like a weird smell. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's parfum, yes, but it lasts, homie. Like, literally what I did when they sold it to me or whatever, right, on the way out of the mall, it was like 11. I hit it with 2 sprays behind the ear, was walking around with it, homie. And let me tell you, I smelled like this for hours. Like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., my clothes still smelled like this, homie. So, and it's not even like a pleasant aroma. It became annoying. You know what I'm saying? So don't buy this. Save you the trouble. Again, whatever this is called, it's called Loyal Maliki. Don't do it. Just save it. No, just don't do it. Just mess around with some like guests or something. Just don't do that. Anyway, back to the videos here. We're gonna check out this female right here. Single man approaching women in the wild. We want to see what she has to say real quick.
Men do not approach women in the wild, and here is a perfect example of that. I am a very regular face at my gym. I'm talking like 6 days a week, same time every day, like clockwork. I can tell you before someone has even started who's scheduled for a leg day or not.
Ain't that kind of creepy? I'm just saying, imagine a dude said that, like, man, I go to this gym, homie. I know when the women come on down. I know when they do their leg days. That's a little creepy. Double standards, right? Double standards.
My gym also happens to be about 70% men. And yeah, that absolutely swayed my decision to join there originally. I'm no dummy. But so 99% of them are...
See that? Interesting. I actually spoke about this with my homie. I said, you know what, gym culture, right? Like, women just kind of slid in because dudes were there. You see what I'm saying? Like, do they really care about gains and all that? To an extent, but they're in there to find a dude. Let's just be honest, homie. And she just said it. I joined because of 70% men. That's why those gyms that are like all women gyms, they don't last, homie. Let's be real.
We're very respectful and courteous. I mean, I sometimes notice I'm getting checked out, but they're covert about it. Especially if the Lululemons are on display. However, in the year and a half I've been at that gym, no one has approached me except for one creeper.
$1 million idea. Gym sunglasses. Just saying. I might drop that because that's how you can be covert. See what I'm saying? So those of you that got girlfriends and wives or whatever, and you're in public, wear sunglasses. She won't know what you're looking at.
Who would not take many polite no's for an answer. But that's a story for another day. Here's where it gets interesting. I have been hit up on the dating apps by more than a handful of those same guys at the gym. I recognize them, they recognize me, and they freely admit that they recognize me. Riddle me that. Single men.
Ain't that interesting? So she pretty much says the same dudes that she goes to the gym with hit her up online, okay? But then, they don't hit her up in person, they hit her up online. Here's the deal, homie. Y'all already created this deal where, like, if a dude approaches you, we're creepy, we're this, we're that, and the fourth. So it's like dudes don't even want a cold approach anymore, you feel me? Because it's just too risky. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the gym, it's like, oh, you're such a pervert. She just said some dude was coming at her over and over, and she kept saying, no, no, no. Give that dude a chance. I'm just saying, you should have. Then you would have given him a terrible date. He wouldn't have hit you up ever again. You feel me? But that's just the deal. Dudes rather get to the dating app because, like, think of it like this. They didn't hit you up in person. They saw you on the day and now, okay, she's available. Let me see what's up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not much to riddle. It's just like, hey, it's the gym. Maybe they just want to go get in their work and leave, not get a freaking sexual harassment suit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you want the sexual harassment case or do you want, you know what I'm saying, just to get a good pump in? You get what I'm saying? Next video.
I just got back on Hinge 2 hours ago and I think I need to delete it already because I'm not built for this. Like, I'm stuck between, hey, this person's profile looks like they meet a lot of like the superficial criteria that I look for, so maybe I should go on a date with them, versus like, hey, this other person's profile also looks vaguely interesting, so maybe I'll go on a date with them too. And then I'm just left with way too many options and I feel really overwhelmed and I don't know what to talk about with anyone, and I just feel like it's too much. It's everything everywhere all at once and like I can't do this anymore.
Dang, baby got too many options. You see, that's the issue with dating apps. Too many options. You know what I'm saying? You probably already heard it too, like women get hit up on like those dating apps like so much. Like they'll have like 50 messages in their inbox and baby won't even look that great. You know what I'm saying? She pretty much said she's overwhelmed with the options. Overwhelmed with the options. You see what I'm saying? Detrimental to society. You know what I'm saying? And she's probably hitting up the dudes that hit her up, right? Out of like the 20, 30 messages she gets in a day, guarantee you she's looking at the same dude the next female's looking at too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that dude's just, he got options too, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is overload, homie. Overload. This female's overloaded. You know what I'm saying? She'll find one dude, go out with him, I liked him. On Friday, Saturday, get another dude, oh, I like him a lot more, right? Another date Sunday, coffee date, oh, I actually like him actually better. Then do the same process the following weekend. Now she got 6 dudes she's dating at once. You know what I mean? Too many options. Too many options, homie. Blame the dating apps, you know what I mean? And for those of you that are on the dating apps, homie, incorporate cold approaching, homie. Like go out, you know what I'm saying? Like gas station, whatever, and say what's up. Don't just sit on the dating apps all day, homie. Like don't. As you can see here, females get overloaded. It's not good. Not good for society, as they say. Next video.
Remember one day, maybe was the first day of my life. You came to my heart, my eyes wide open to you.
No lies told. No lies told. No lies told, man. When I was on those dating apps, I'm gonna tell you what I seen some female that was pregnant. Okay, pregnant. She's like 4 months pregnant on a dating app talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pregnant now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to, you know, just kick it. And I'm just like, what are we doing here? I mean, like you literally about to pop. So you already getting stepdaddy before, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just so strange, but it is true. You'll see single moms. Actually, now that I look at this, homie, there's some racial undertones on this now that I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Which actually leads me to this other video on here, which is interesting. But yeah, there's some racial undertones on this one, because like, yeah, you see what I'm getting at. Like you see the babies. They could be my babies. They could be. I could be the perpetrator here. But don't hate the player though. Don't hate the player. But that's true. I've said this before to one of my homies. I was like, the dating pool would be a lot better, right? If pregnant women, married women, women in relationships, women that, you know what I mean, do like OnlyFans and all that, if they just stayed off the dating apps, then, you know what I'm saying, we'd get more pickings, you feel me? But that's not gonna happen. It's just not, you know what I mean? Next video.
A man left me at a bar after he found out I slept with a black man.
This is the one, you know what I'm saying? This is the one, homie. Hold on. So remember this. We seen this right here. Okay, let's go back here. This is comedy right here. I'm just saying this is crazy. Crazy times we living in.
A man left me at a bar after he found out I slept with a black man. So I met this guy online and
Terrible. Sleeping with black men, ain't that something? Just terrible. I'd be distraught and devastated. A black man? My gosh.
we decided that we were going to go on a date. We were only talking for a couple days, but it was going well. And I was like, hey, it's Sunday. What are you up to today? You want to watch some football? We'll get a drink. And he was like, yeah, for sure. So we met at a bar. We're hanging out. I am not one that's like, how many people have you slept with? What's your number? Blah, blah. We're fucking adults. I could care. Are you clean? I don't like, why is this still, it isn't a thing. But
dude was just seeing what you were about. I mean, personally, I don't ask females, oh, how many bodies you got, how many dudes you did this with, how many dudes, like, I don't do all that. You know why? Because they're gonna lie anyway, and I don't want the answer anyway. You feel me? It's just no point. You know what I'm saying? Unless she hits you with like, you know, I got an OF, or, you know, I used to do this, I used to be, you know, a 304 back in the day, then it kind of is self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you just got to realize that if a female is between the ages of, say, like 18 to 25, she probably been with probably 5 dudes. If she's over 30, she been with at least 7 to 10, homie. That's just what it is. You feel me? You just gotta kind of deal with it. No point on asking unless like it's important to you, and if it is, then you better be ready for that answer, homie. Because like in this dude's case, if she been with hella people, she's probably had every flavor at Baskin Robbins, if you know what I'm saying.
We were watching football, which led into a conversation about someone that I had slept with. And so we were talking about it, and he was like, what? And I was like, put back a little bit. And I was like, what do you mean what? And he was like, he's black. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking aware. So I was a little put off by it, but then he got like super intense, and he was like, you fucked a black man? And I was like,
That's what I'm saying. That's freaking terrible, homie. A black man? I would even went deeper. Was he mixed though? You know what I mean? Because that's even worse. Nah, I'm playing, but I'm just saying that's interesting. It's interesting.
like, sir. Like, he turned into like an exorcist. I was like, what? What? And to be fair, at this point, the date was over for me, but I was like, what is wrong with you? And he like went into this whole big thing about, I'm not even going to repeat all the shit he said about like being dirty and all that. And I was like, what is wrong? So this is where I started to plan my exit. And I was like, okay, how am I going to?
He was like, you've been tainted. He probably, I mean, honestly, I know why. I know why he asked that. We all know why. Everybody in the comments, I mean, I'm just saying, you know exactly why he was tripping. I mean, I don't know what the dude's race was because she didn't specify, but we know what. That's why you don't watch, you know, as they call it, corn. Stop watching that stuff, homie, because it'll screw with your head. Like, it'll make you. I know what he was thinking. She got freaking destroyed, man. Like, you know what I mean? You got destroyed by Tyrone. Like, that's what he was thinking. That's why you don't watch that garbage. Don't watch that smut, homie, because it's gonna put you in the wrong mindset. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying. But anyway.
Get out of here. I can't freaking sit here with this guy anymore. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Now, I drove myself, so I full on planned on whatever, leaving by myself anyway. But I was like, okay, I'm trying not to ghost people or be like a crazy person. He had my phone number, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I come back out, he was gone. I was like, that worked out fucking perfect. So I sat at the bar for the rest of the time. I met the bartender. Her name was Tara. We had a great time. And what in the actual fuck is dating?
Again, I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, back in the day, like, I'm thinking like our parents' age and all that. Not that like women got around like that, but you know they lie, right? You know you could lie and just be like, I've only been with 2 people. There's no way for him to really verify that information. You feel me? Like, what happened to the days where you females would just lie about that stuff? Just lie. Just freaking lie. On top of that, too, it all comes to fruition when you do lay down with a female. You know what I'm saying? If she's doing advanced things, if you know what I mean, like advanced acrobatics on me, then you know, okay, she been around. But if she is not doing advanced things, then you know, like, okay, she don't really know. She don't know what she's talking about. I mean, she ain't. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't been with that many people. You get what I'm saying? Unless she's like a pillow princess is what they call them, right? But come on now. If you've been with 20 people, you ain't gonna be no pillow princess. You know what I'm saying? So, weird topic in my opinion. Don't ask those topics. But this was more like of a dating story anyway. I don't know if she met him online or not. I don't even know if did she say she met him online? I don't think she met him online. Let's see here real quick. Yeah, she didn't really specify, but next video, homie, next video. But do we all agree though? Stop watching that smut. You know what he was thinking. She got destroyed.
I mean, you can see these really dramatic data sets that seem to show that women get tons of attention on dating apps and men get none at all.
Okay.
Or a very small percentage of men get all the attention. And part of this is just that the operational sex ratio on these apps is extremely skewed. Imagine you go to a party and it's almost entirely men.
It's called a sausage fest.
Right? At that party,
Yep.
most men will not get any attention from women.
Right.
That's just a natural consequence.
Right.
These dating apps are often upwards of 70% male. I mean, you can...
There you go. Stay off the dating apps, homie. You're competing 70% men. That means only 30% is female. Come on now, homie. Come on now. You see what I'm saying? That's why they get so many matches. That is why they get so many matches. Why? Because there's a bunch of dudes on there. You're gonna, like, not her. Where's she at? Her. This is her story. She's on the app. Majority dudes. Sausage Fest. So she's getting all these matches, homie. She probably eat some good meals in a month. I'm just saying, if I were her, shoot, I'd be getting free meals when I could get it. I don't care if it's at a coffee shop. I'm just saying I would utilize that for that, you know what I mean? But he made a point. 70% men. That's why I tell the young homies, like, hey, homie, go outside, fool. Like, the streets. You got to get into the streets and you can find what you're looking for, homie. But you got to go to the streets. I mean, these dating apps are not it, homie. It's just not it. 70% dudes, just saying. Just saying, homie. Moving on from that.
Apps will dead ass show you the most beautiful person you've ever seen 3,000 miles away. Then you swipe next and it's like a freaking Demogorgon and they're 0.00004 miles away, practically live next to you. Then you swipe again and it's like a person you actually know, like you see them sometimes, like maybe at a coffee shop or you've seen them out and they're like 1.6 miles away. And it's like, damn, I swiped right on the gorgeous person that's 3,000 miles away, but that could be a bot. And even if it's not, like, we're never going to link, that's too far. And then I swiped right on.
You gotta be realistic. And that's the thing, you gotta know what you can get. If there's a female who look like an Instagram model on a dating app and you waste your like on her, homie, like, you gotta kind of look at yourself and be like, could I pull that? You know what I'm saying? Could I pull that in real life? It's like, be realistic, even if you're using the apps, homie. And if you're not sure, hit the streets and find out if you can pull them, homie. I'm just saying.
Right on the Demogorgon by accident just because I was going too fast. But if we do end up matching, which we probably will, I'm going to unmatch super quick. But then that one person you actually know, the person that has the highest chance of being linkable, you swipe right, you match with them, but you don't send that message. Once you start the conversation, that makes it real. So you're kind of hoping they say something, but for now, you're just going to leave it alone. A couple days go by and you get a notification that somebody messaged you. So you go and check the app and it's the Demogorgon. And that's when you have two options, right? You can delete the app because it's just a waste of time. It's not productive. Or you can see it through.
You can see it through, homie. Time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose. You know what I'm saying? You wasted one like on the baddie. Yeah, you match with the, like you said, Demogorgon, and then you match with the one that's like around your area. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, how you feeling that night? You know what I'm saying? Is lotion and tissue enough? I'm just saying, right? But that is dating apps right there for you, 100%. Hella dudes liking bots. You know what I mean? Wasting their likes on bots, and you got females with too many options. Way too many options to where they get overwhelmed and they just want to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's she at?
I just got back on.
Like her. Too many options. Too many. And the thing is, like, just looking at her, I mean, she's cool, I guess. Not my type, but if she's overwhelmed, think about, like, you know, who we got? Think about how many likes, like, well, I don't have anything on here, but you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm getting at. Think about a female that actually looks like bomb, like legit, like they get hella likes, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the deal, homie. In my opinion, dating apps, they are just destroying dating as a whole, homie. It's just too much, you know, it's just too much, homie. You gotta like, you gotta hit messages, you know what I mean? Like, there's only so many ways you can say how you doing. You know, there's only so many times you can get ghosted before you over it. That's why I say hit the streets, homie. Top of that too, the streets are cold right now. The streets is cold. There's videos right now about girls saying, what happened to the guys that would buy me drinks? Like, yeah, exactly. Streets are cold. So now you got a little leverage. If you go out, see a female, you get her a drink, homie, she gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is the first drink a dude has bought me in like 8 months or whatever it may be. I'm not even saying, even forget the whole drink thing. Just approaching them in general, you know what I'm saying, in public settings, females gonna be like, oh my gosh, oh wow, like this is new. I haven't had this in 3 years, you know what I mean? So it's some leverage, it's some game, you know what I mean? Don't hate the player, hate the game, you know what I'm saying? But today's perpetrator are the dating apps. They are the perpetrators, you know what I'm saying? But like, sub, share, hit the bell for more, homie. 3 a week, maybe 4. We'll see what's up, homie. But enjoy the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm thinking about changing the channel name. I just don't know what to change it to. We'll see. I don't know. It might be Savage World, maybe, but it's just like, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, man, I'm out of here.